Hello, friends. Welcome to the Benevolent Wolfpack. It's me, Gabriel, coming to you with an evening spark. Tonight, I thought we'd talk about releasing your ego. This is something that had been dawning on me today after, I'd say, a period of time of feeling very disconnected or alone or just directionless, just aimless, it seemed like. And it just felt like my life was kind of just feeling like this heavy weight of if you will, darkness kind of brooding upon me. But where there is struggle and suffering, there is a way out. And I feel like this, in some small way, is part of that way. So let's crack right into it. Releasing your ego can be done in a number of ways, but it need not be through waging war on self. The conclusion is quite easy if you allow it, much as the dawning sun and the dew. It starts with you and ends with you, the Christ in you, for Christ is all and in all. Each person, plant, or place is in some form or another an expression of Christ, or lack thereof, as darkness is a lack of light, or fear a lack of love. So what you give unto others, that same energy you are giving out to yourself. As such, it can be seen that the 3 G's of life are giving, gratitude, and grace. When you can see all life as Christ, the interbeing and connectedness of it all will be known. It is unpractical to try and remain in this state entirely, for it can be overwhelming on the mind when perceiving a world seen so separate to its eyes. But this needn't dismay or depress you, recognizing that for the times you seek the Christ as so, it will do unto you a wellspring of peace not ever known in all the getting of the world. This is what is meant by what profited a man to gain the world but lose his soul. For the ego is to get and take, as soul in Christ is to give, and to give with abundance. And what more of an abundant thought to have than to know you have all through Christ, and that God's will be done, the coming of Christ in you. So give from the abundance of Christ in you, and don't worry so much about the outcome. Thy will be done, and love leadeth the way. So when you focus on the giving from the standpoint of the Christ in you, you're not so worried about the outcome, because you're giving of love. Because by your giving of love, you are bringing out God's will, a very special part in it, and that is worthy of gratitude. And that helps give grace, that pure energy abound. The grace is what you give, and gratitude is the fulfillment of giving. I'll say that again. The grace is what you give, and gratitude is the fulfillment of giving. So if you see an absence of gratitude in your life, check what you're giving, and that is a good start in opening your ego to release and healing. Amen. Okay, folks, so there it is. That's what I had written down from my notes. What I had realized is that I was thinking, it's like, man, why do I just feel so blah? And I realized much of what it stemmed from was from what I was given. Contemptuousness, indignation, bitterment. And it's like, it's no wonder that I felt those things in me, you know? And so it's like, that giving is really, instead of focusing so much on what I'm wanting to get, yeah, hey there, Blue, it's more pertinent to focus on more of what I'm giving. Because remember, what you give comes back unto you in equal energy. That's Blue panting, if you hear that, by the way. He's a toasty little guy. And so, yeah, that's why it's not necessary to get so wound up in the outcome, because the outcome is going to then be a reflection of what you're giving. And so if things just don't work out, then it's important then to go back to that proclamating statement, thy will be done. And recognizing that God's will is being done throughout your day. All time and all eternity, every moment. He never misses a beat or a step in your life. And he's a constant emanation of his love. And you are a part of that. And in that, of which there is no separation, in which you are harmonious always with God. And it can be hard when you're in the darkness, to be sure. But that's why I go back to the essence of, okay, let me focus on what I'm giving. Let me just give love. Even if it's just thoughts of love, really just focus on that. And don't forget to include yourself in the equation. You know, embracing yourself kindly and tenderly and mercifully. You know, because that's really important too in this whole process of healing. And being able to just give that love, even if it seems like just a little spark. Let me give love today. What can I do? You know, what values can I give today? Things like this, prayer, thoughts like this to get the gears turning in that better direction. But that's what I got for you folks. Hope this has been healing. Hope this has been blessing. Check me out. If you like this, check me out on Facebook also, where I do other videos, like I do Jesus Calling about every day. And yeah, hope to see you there, folks. But for now, I'll catch you later. Peace.